Hi, true crime fans. It's me, Patti Lee, and we are on to our fourth caseload here on week or episode 23 of the True Crime Grapevine. I have this category is depressing, but it's being talked about, and I'm committed to telling you the facts as well as I know them. And if you are, if you have any sensitivity towards hurting children, you might want to skip this case. So this is our kids killing kids caseload, which I wish that wasn't even a category. And since there's multiple cases that fit into this category, I'm going to lump them in all together. Shall we drink? I think we shall. This calls for it. Okay, I'm gonna need to pour more. Yeah, this is not great, people. Brooke McLaughlin. Brooke McLaughlin was, to all description, a beautiful soul. A 14-year-old girl in Maine. She was a middle school girl. She had just finished 7th grade. She was at home Monday, July 18th. I believe her mom was working, and her mom returned to find her. They lived in, well, the mom still lives. They live in Mount Vernon. Her mom returned home and found Brooke unalived. It was reported, and the police came and investigated, and the Pine... it sounds like a Hallmark movie, but a bad one. The Pine Tree State's Office Chief Medical Examiner did confirm that it was a homicide. So we have this 14-year-old baby girl. Well, the suspect is from Wayne, Maine, and he is a 15-year-old. You might be getting flashbacks to Aiden Fucci and Tristan. And I can't remember Tristan's last name, sorry. A beautiful young lady who was friends, and similar ages and sort of a similar story. So the 15-year-old has made his first court appearance Monday, July 26th. He reportedly... So he has not been charged as of yet as an adult and is being detained at the Long Creek Youth Facility in South Portland, Maine. Love Portland, Maine. Do not love this story. The special assistant to the Maine's Attorney General told Law and Crime that we filed charges today, and a bind over motion was made, and so he will await trial in the Walcherville District Court. So there aren't a lot of details about what happened, except it was this 15-year-old who unalived a 14-year-old. I can only assume he probably knew her from school, unless it was just a random act of violence, and that's probably even more disturbing. I don't know. Following this, we have sort of an associated update. So the Lily Peters case, which was a 10-year-old girl in Chippewa Falls, Minnesota. I believe it was Minnesota, right? Minnesota and Wisconsin are so close. A man was very upset. If you remember the Lily Peters story, she was riding her bike home and was found in an area that was a bike path from like her aunt's house to her parents' house. She had to go through this like little bike path area and then over across the river. It was eventually concluded that Lily's cousin, an older male cousin, fouled her. I don't know if he stalked her, knocked her off her bike, hit her on her head, strangled her, and proceeded to have some relations with her corpse. Yeah, the child is disturbed. Well, somebody else was disturbed by these acts, and the family that they felt allowed it to happen, and the person is not related to anybody. but made internet claims of wanting to annihilate the family where Lily was staying before the incident occurred, and actually traveled to Chippewa Falls. Now, he was found detained. He was drunk. He said he had an alcohol problem. It is not clear if he had weapons on him. He is in big trouble, though. Don't make statements, even if it's a horrific situation and you can't stand the thought of what happened. Do not make threats against people online. Here at the True Crime Grapevine, we believe, as hard as it is, to let justice take its course through the court system. Vigilantism isn't what we promote. So this man, his name, Badalich. Yeah. Listen, Mr. Badalich, I get where you're irritated that the family, didn't see that they had a monster in their midst, I guess. I don't know. If you've met any teenager, it's hard to tell probably who's a monster and who's not, because they can all be monstrous. I don't know. We don't know what the symptoms of this young gentleman being politely were. It's unfortunate. It's really horrible. Anyways, so, yes. And in the Aiden Fucci case, also, I believe they are trying to get that case. It's going to also be, the court case is going to be delayed. So, that's our update on the kids killing kids. And let's hope to get rid of this type of crime in the future. All right.